Alright, Audacity in, OBS. No, I don't want to stream. OBS in, and yeah, winners brackets, finals, and losers brackets, semifinals. Let's fucking go. First up is, of course, Jeff the Juggernaut versus the Aberrant Wish. Set this up, and then I'll minimize some stuff, save my frame rate, get rid of you and you. Alright, let's see who wins. Jeff the Juggernaut absolutely piling out the small missiles. Let's see if the Aberrant Wish has any hope of blocking any of them. Nope. Absolutely not. They are absolutely swarming everywhere, aren't they? No chance at all. Ooh, there goes the particle cannon. Did it do anything? It doesn't look like it. Was that torpedo defense? Just, it's making it in. I don't know if it did anything, but that's hilarious. My guess is that the shells are never going to hit with any EMP since it's strafing so quickly. Damn, particle cannon misses again. It should be aiming at the water, but maybe the detections have taken some damage, who knows. Jeff the Juggernaut firing everything it has. Will it be enough? Yes, almost certainly it will. Odds are it will destroy everything that I have. But we'll see. Damn. That is a very inaccurate particle cannon. Oop. There goes one of the sensor tower's sides. With any luck, it might actually get knocked off. Are those lasers actually having some effect on that swarm? Now that's hilarious. Both ships still above 90%. Oop. Particle cannon, another near miss. I believe Jeff the Juggernaut is able to keep at such a range that the particle cannon is less effective. But it is running out of material fairly quickly. How many blocks do we have above the water? At its deepest, 2, I guess. Can't really count the antenna. Oh no, I guess that's... No, that is 2 blocks out of the water. Fair enough, I guess. Ooh, an EMP shell actually hit. Can you tell that I want to win? I'm actually quite excited. At this point, my hope is that even though my missiles aren't doing anything, they're draining enough anti-missile resources. Ooh, was that an effective particle cannon hit? Sadly not. Yeah, my hope is that we're draining enough resources from Jeff that he'll run out and sink. Even if we can't kill him. I mean, it's a nice wish. I don't know how lucky it is. I don't know how likely it is. But it's a nice hope. 80%, that's not good. That's what? Pretty close to half health. Oops, particle cannon misses again. But damage is starting to restore material to the Aberrant Wish. Ooh. Oh boy, something just fell off. Jeff, however, is having no such luck. There goes a lot of anti-missiles. 1,000 points remain. Torpedoes gone. 9,000 material. Ooh, was that an actual viable particle cannon hit? Again! No hit. Terrible luck on the particle cannon, but Jeff is exhausted. So now the question is, will the Aberrant Wish be able to take thousands... How much? Like, 72, 71, my god. Will it be able to take 30% out of Jeff the Juggernaut before the match ends? Got 8 minutes to do it, but only 6,000 materials. And finally, a particle cannon hit that achieves nothing. How disappointing. Jeff is steam-powered, I believe. We're still getting a lot of power out of the engines, so my guess is steam. But steam is gonna run out. I give it, what, a minute left before the steam starts to slow down? Let's see how much damage has been done to the Aberrant Wish. Well, it's, the front's completely torn off. Only... Ooh, yep, we've lost the boilers that were running the, particle cannon. So we shouldn't be surprised that that's not firing anymore. Torpedoes are fine, helicopter is fine, guns are fine, but guns were fine. Unfortunately, the rear gun can't fire from this position. So it's all going to be down to the missiles. And I guess blind luck on if Jeff sinks. Are there any ammo containers left? Nothing seems to be firing, despite a pretty reasonable amount of ammunition left. It seems that I only have torpedoes. Not a good sign. Let's see how Jeff is doing. Now that's just... Oh, is there a decoy? Fair enough, there's a decoy. Jeff is, quite surprisingly, not sinking. Were those RTGs? I didn't see RTGs. Would a decoy even work if it's out of engine power? At this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that the Aberrant Wish is not going to win this. Fast forward. Well, this is fortunate. Jeff the Juggernaut appears to have sunk. I guess that stored steam finally ran out. Well, it is trying but seems unable to get itself to the surface again. Are you going up? Oh no, it's going up. I guess it's fair's fair. We'll do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank God. It's... I would have let you have it if you touched the surface, but... That's it. 1 to the Aberrant Wish, somehow. Those sinking rules are likely going to come in very, important if I manage to win this next one. Anyway, we've seen that the Aberrant Witch can't touch Jeff the Juggernaut. Why do you keep doing self-harm? I swear, this ship is ridiculous. Let's see the kind of damage Jeff can do. Anti-missiles desperately... trying to shoot down as much as they can. You know, they were actually quite effective. Not effective enough, but they did okay. How many systems have we lost? None yet. The helicopter is it AI dead? Why are you not aiming yourself? I'm honestly shocked that it would be AI dead, but that's a pretty significant loss, if it is. The lasers persist, struggling to, well, hit anything, really. Just look at those explosions. Oblique paneling really just is not enough to stand up to that level of... wooden panels just getting torn apart. The alternating defense is coming in quite handy for blocking these hits, but who knows how long that's gonna last. Jeff is pretty comfortably on just about full health. If not absolutely full health. Hold on. Jeff appears to have sunk. Well, let's see if Jeff can recover, I guess. $26, $27. I mean, okay, I'll pay that. Jeff is not technically sunk. Clearly not doing great, but also clearly not sunk. Ah, managed to solve their orientation. They are underwater though. Are you recovering? Yeah, Jeff's recovering. Jeff's good. And Jeff is back. Never let it be said that I'm gonna bend the rules to let myself win. Oop. Risky. Did Jeff? No, Jeff's still got his munitions warners. You know, I always thought they had to be put on an AI block, but it seems like they don't. Ooh, was that a... no. A wide miss from the particle cannon. Nothing significant. Ah, Jeff's out of ammunition again. 90 to 96. Let's speed this up. Alright, well, I mean, 5 minutes in, Juggernaut is out of repairs, is sunk, and is on a lower health percentage. It was an impressive, I'm going to call it that, very impressive run by Jeff the Juggernaut. Unfortunate that it seems both times, I don't know what was going on. Lucky engine hits, possibly, were taking out the up props, but you did really well, and you've got another shot at it, because you still have the loser's bracket. Now that's out of the way. Let's get on to the next matches. This is why you normally write them down, because you forget. Let's see. I might have to cut this out. I hate having to actually edit things. So much work. Tawny brackets, spoiler, this one. Blinding Lights vs. Big Scary Man. Oh boy. Blinding Lights was right up the top, wasn't it? There we go. And Big Scary Man. Genuinely scary. I think he's probably got the best odds of beating me out of everyone in the well, not out of everyone, but he's got really good odds of beating me. That thing is a scary ship. Well, so good luck to the Blinding Lights, I guess. Blinding Lights is of course Null's second entry, the first being the Klinken. At that range, wow, that does not bode well. Although the laser is a good sign. The beast does have shields, I believe. But I'm not sure how powerful they are. That was a solid-ish hit. There we go, that's what you want to see. The beast, of course, has this huge duct armor. I believe it's... I can't tell if it's alloy or heavy armor. I think it's alloy. Alloy ducts. I don't know if they make heavy armor ducts. Oh, another great hit. Huge holes in the armor and turret damage. Now, when I was doing test matches against the beast, the problem I had, or the problem it had against me, was running out of materials. I really struggled to sink it when it was out of materials, but I could run it out of materials fairly easily. The Blinding Light seems to be in a similar... Oh boy. Change in orientation. Munitions warners seem to be back online. Laser defenses are not offline. Who knows, maybe there was damage to the cram cannons. Whatever the situation is, the tables have turned. Let's take a look at the Blinding Lights. I think cram damage is pretty much an accepted certainty at this stage. Oh yes. With any luck, the laser can do some work, but I'm not sure how likely that is. Although, given that the ship is now retreating, it may be at a disadvantage. We'll see if any more shots come out from the Blinding Lights. Why does my frame rate keep tanking? Seriously, what the hell? I'm gonna stop looking at the Blinding Lights, just in case it's the that. Nope, that's definitely not what's causing the frame skips. Very annoying. Alright, 3 minutes in, and this is starting to drag on. So I'm going to put it into fast forward. Alright. We're at 9 minutes. Let's see how things sit. The beast has been out of ammunition for some time, but I happen to know it's got Deadly Blades in here somewhere. Yep. And they're not going to let it sink without a decisive hit. Unfortunately for the Blinding Lights, it's only got a minute left to get that hit in, and it's starting to seem unlikely. Got plenty of materials left, but sadly it's not pointed the right way. Did it lose its engines? Oh yeah. One layer metal. That'll do ya. Anyway. Solid effort, but unfortunately not solid enough to win the first round. I'll give it, what, 3 more seconds? And too little too late. Let's restart. Once more, same as before. We're going to fast forward. Well, this is getting interesting. The beast has taken enough damage to actually be crippled. It seems to have lost its repair bots too, which is really good news for the Blinding Lights. It doesn't seem to be... it's got at least one repair bot still running, I guess. But it's also nearly out of materials. And the Blinding Lights is on more health. So I guess if the beast hits 0, this will be round 2 for the blinding lights, and we'll go into a third round. Don't you hate when the enemy sinks and you have no sonar? How sunk is it? Will it touch the surface? Okay, it's not technically sunk, I guess. Despite being 210. Beast can't repair, is on lower percent. Round 2, blinding lights. Let's go into a third one. Once more, same as before, fast forward. Alright, well. Both ships are out of ammunition. The Beast has more health and is not sinking. So I guess we have to call it. Really solid effort, Joshy. You had him in that second round, but sadly for you at least, Big Scary Man's gone 2 out of 3. Big Scary Man, congratulations. You will be going on to the losers finals. Now we have one more match to do. Okay, Audacity is in. OBS is in. As you can clearly tell, something is very wrong. And that something is the resolution, because I've just launched from the depths. This fight is going to be Zwinix, who of course built the fidget spinner, versus, hold on, let's find the fidget spinner first, versus the UES Silver by Desmonies, which I believe sits right at the bottom. Yes, there we go, UDS. Now what happened was my recording got interrupted last time, so we are recording again. Just got to set video. That's the resolution we want. That looks better, doesn't it? And let's get to it. Ships are loaded in. we all know and love the silver. Very powerful ship, very powerful front-sider. We all know the fidget spinner. It's in the semis? It's a weird one. Yeah, I think semis, I don't know. Point is, it's a powerful all-sider. Very unique design. How well it will fare against the silver is yet to be determined. It's definitely taking some heavy hits, and the main gun is already exposed. Ooh. That was a heavy torpedo hit. More gun exposure, but no gun damage. Seems like a fuel engine got taken out. And the gun's still firing, missiles still firing. Ooh, my graphics are not doing well, are they? Wonder what's wrong with it. Oh yeah, I have a million things open. Let's close, hold on. The winner will go against... Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Minimize this, minimize that, minimize this, minimize that. Now we're talking. Hopefully that runs a little better. You know, in the last match that got interrupted, the fidget spinner did much, much worse. A cram hit to the face just knocked it out way too quickly. But at the moment, they're pulling quite even in regards to health. The silver has notoriously weak turret caps. They seem to be holding at the moment. But I'm guessing it's only a matter of time before one of these two ships is hit critically. Hard to know who that's going to be at this stage. Well, I mean, I've seen this match already, and so my money is, of course, on the fidget spinner getting hit first, because I know its weakness is a shot right into that wedge, or right into the face. Whoo! And the anti-missiles just go into, pretend they're helping. These are turreted, aren't they? Yes. How odd. A lot of work being done by the large missiles. Is it meaningful work? Hard to say. The fidget spinner is rapidly running out of materials, though. Possibly it's the burden of repairs, possibly it's the large missiles. And it's out. It does have some clips stashed away in here. Yep, still some shells, so it'll keep firing for a while. Ooh. Now that's a big hit. Missiles are not damaged, but that's no consolation when they're already out of ammunition. Actually, now that I think about it, doesn't the fidget spinner have ammunition stored in its... Why lead? Stored in its fins, in its hulls? I believe it does, so the constant hull hits might explain the material loss due to parts being knocked out. If it lost all its material boxes and couldn't store the material anymore, it might explain how it ran out quickly, and that is not a good sign. I'm guessing a large missile hit. The gun's exposed. Is it damaged? I'm gonna go with yes. Not that those had clips attached to them, so they're all redundant now. That'd be one example of where you lose materials from box destruction. I bet in here too. Is this gun still firing? If it's not, I can call the match. Yep, still got shells. Let's try and see what the fidget spinner's shells... Oh dear, detection issues it seems. Let's see how bad the detections are. They've taken damage. Ooh boy. That explains the shots going wide. My guess is that's just a consequence of getting pounded by the silver with no way to repair its detections. But I don't remember the fidget spinner having detections on the turret either. Where are those? Still got loaded clips, so we're gonna keep playing. I think it's largely impossible for the fidget spinner to recover at this point. The silver might sink. Another meaty hit. That's a lot of money in surge protectors. Oh boy. And oop. There it is. Fidget spinner is down. Round 1 to the silver. Round 2, let's go. Round 1 took 5 minutes, so this time we're doing fast forward. Alright. 7 minutes in. Things are not looking good for the fidget spinner. My god, that's a lot of cubes. It doesn't seem to have a way to defend itself. It's out of materials it can't repair. The silver is not likely to sink in the next 2 minutes. In fact, I'm not sure it even can run itself out of ammunition in the... Hold on. Seems I counted an extra 0. If the silver runs out before the fidget spinner loses 3% of its health... Oh, jeez. Which I've got to admit, seems unlikely, but it's a possibility. The fidget spinner might win this round by attrition. Two minutes before the silver has to sink. Fidget spinner's still up. Oh no. Fidget spinner's still up. It's still good. It's still good. 2, 1. Silver's still got bullets, but the silver is out of fuel. It's oh no, it's still got a bit of steam in it. This is risky. 55%. That probably means above 55% and not technically about to die. This is... Oh boy. It skipped! It skipped! Man, this is tense. Silver, how many bullets have you got in those shells? Too many. And it's still got a lot of... Did the shell hit? It looked like the shell hit. It's still at a safe percentage. Not dead yet. The silver is not sinking. It's, Oh, and that's it. That was the hit the silver needed. Fidget spinner is now below 55% and should begin despawning any second now. Damn, that was close. And for the derpy design, fucking hats off to, was it Unix? Shit, I hope it was Unix. Hats off to the fidget spinner, because that was a really impressive last stand. Anyway, Silver, congratulations. You are going on to face Lord George, I believe. Let's give that a quick double check. Arena brackets. I'm not editing this out. Deal with it. I know you're all just gonna skip to your fights and not watch the in-between stuff anyway. Yes, Zunix was the one who built the fidget spinner, so I don't have to feel bad. Desmones is progressing to fight Big Scary Man, and then whoever does that goes up against the FOD. Awesome. Minimize this. FTD teams. Team 1 is changing to Big Scary Man. The beast is fucking scary. Desmones, seriously, kill him. Because I know that if I have to go up against this boat, I'm gonna lose. Even the interceptors, absolutely brutal. Ooh, near miss by Desmones. This is absolutely tense. Oh, was that a hit? Did the lasers take out a kinetic shell? Okay, there's a solid hit. From the tests I've done, the beast's biggest weakness is that it hemorrhages materials. If the silver can outlast it, it should be a fairly easy win. But the odds of that are that torpedo might carry. That was a solid-ish hit. Oh my god, did the beast just lose? It just lost a gun. That is an absolutely critical hit. That's going to make a huge difference, because without that gun, its damage is cut it by what? By half? And it's absolutely just eating damage now. The beast might actually lose this fight. I have high hopes for the silver. Ooh, and I hit straight to the laser emitters. The beast might actually get taken out. That would be incredible if it happened. It's the rate at which it's spending its materials has slowed down considerably. Maybe the repair bots are damaged, because I know they were expensive. Is the second gun damaged too? Oh my god. The silver might have a solid shot at this. Silver, seriously, if you win this fight, I think I beat you in one of the first few rounds, right? If I can do that again, and you can beat the beast, then you may just save my tourney ambitions. The silver's definitely taken hits. Forward Crams had its turret case slapped around a little bit. Forward APS is doing fine. Yeah, Silver's doing okay. As the beast lost its laser system, those laser emitters are definitely not holding up. It looks like it's... Ooh, a solid hit. The bow and the dead center are two of the best places to hit the beast. because I believe the front gun and the rear gun are covered by vents, but the center is not, and the center is where it has its up deady blades that keep it from sinking. If it comes down to hit points, the silver is ahead, and the beast is rapidly running out of materials. So is the silver in a way. Ooh, a wide shot. But the missile, the torpedo doesn't care if it goes wide. Solid hit again. Was that a wide, that was a wide shot. Is the silver suffering from poor detections? No, no, good detections. Weird, it must just be, all the wiggling and aim point issues. Solid kinetic hit there. That vent. Is that heavy armor or alloy? I think it's heavy armor, but I don't know if heavy armor vents actually are a thing or if I'm hallucinating. But yeah, that's hard to get rid of. Once again, defending the gun. And a solid hit to the superstructure. Was that an explosive hit, or did something just explode when it came in? I'm starting to see where damage to the lasers might be coming into it, though. Whoo! To the moon! Still got the shields up, clearly. How are we doing on fuel? The silver is, what, 2,500 materials ahead against the beast. And is definitely ahead on materials. The beast guns are still crippled. It's a shame that all the repair work is going into the armor and into the superstructure and the missiles and not into, say, the gun turrets. Starting to dip a little in the bow. Not enough to sink it, but silver's almost back to full health. And, okay, well, this makes things easy. The beast is out of materials, unable to retaliate, and unable to repair at a lower hit point percentage. The silver wins round 1. Let's go for round 2. So, we followed the beast last time. This time we'll follow silver, although likely we'll follow silver in fast forward. And the beast is out of materials again. The silver, however, is also painfully low. It's hard to say if it will be able to inflict enough damage to make up the difference. In fact, I think it's safe to say that it won't be. Let this run for a little bit, because the beast, I don't expect it'll sink, but there's a possibility. Ooh. Still got some bite left in it. Hold on. The beast is sinking. No, the beast rolled itself. This is potentially disastrous for the beast. If it manages to knock off the silver's turret, it would be possible for the silver to rearm and finish off the fight. Seems that shell's missed as well. Oh, that's not good. Let's check the damage on the silver. Maybe the beast will sink of its own accord. A tough ship. The bow is absolutely shredded. Side armor is shredded. Ooh, the cram cannons. Totally knocked off. But APS still works. Detections seem fine. Let's go back to the... Still firing, wow. Let's go back to the beast and see if it's actually going to sink. Those internal Teddy blades doing their work. As much as I would love the safety of the beast sinking, it's starting to seem unlikely. Let's see if the silver's still got any shells left. I'm not playing favorites, I swear, but if the silver has a chance to still win this, I've got to let the time play out. Can't call it early. Ah, what a shame. Well, it's only 1 minute left. If it has shells, it can shoot its shells, and we'll see. If it doesn't have shells, then the round will end. Uneventfully. Ooh. Hit straight through the superstructure. Ah, still has shells, what do you know? Not hitting the places they have to hit, but hitting nonetheless. I think it's unlikely that anything is going to change the course of this battle now. "10 minutes. Round 2 to the beast, so we're going into round 3. This one's absolutely getting fast forwarded because the last one went the full 10 minutes. Alright. Well, the Silver and the Beast are both out of ammunition now. The Beast seems to have stopped firing some time ago. The Silver is still going. The Silver has more health. I have to call it for the Silver. Only 1 minute left on the clock anyway. So, it seems unlikely the situation is going to reverse. That's it. Congratulations, Silver. Beast, fucking thank God. Thank God you got knocked out here. Seriously, I would not have been able to beat you. I did a test match. Seriously. You would have had it. Okay. Silver's beaten the Beast. Now Silver just has to overcome the FOD. Jeff the Juggernaut. Round 1. Let's go. Now the Silver has a pretty solid chance here. Large torpedoes, large APS. The FOD, Jeff the Juggernaut is quite a small ship, which better for dodging, but it means that when those shots hit, they will hit hard. The cram cannon likely not going to be effective, but I doubt that's ultimately going to matter. We'll follow it in and see how Jeff is doing. As suspected, Jeff the Juggernaut barely floating. In fact, I think it's only ever got turret out of the water some of the time. Is that a turret? Maybe it's not a turret, and maybe that excuses it, but the aim point bullshittery is quite substantial. But regardless, a lesson to use a solid sonar system, I guess. Regardless, the Silver's struggling to land hits because, of course, it's most likely using an above water aim point, and the amount of space above water is not significant. Not that I'm playing favorites. I would never play favorites. But the Silver is definitely the more ship-like of the two. And so in this contest, it's my preferred entrant. Holy shit though, is it running out of materials quickly. Let's see the kind of damage Jeff is doing. There's a problem. The Silver has lost its only effective weapon. Well, this is already a win for Jeff. The... slightly dishonorable, but whatever. This is legitimately the finals for the losers bracket, so... I mean, I can understand that at this prestigious level, you kind of have to pull out all the tricks. It's just a shame that blueprints stay the same across versions. You could switch up your AI between matches. If you knew you'd won 3 in a row or something like that, you could set it to go easier or harder on your opponent. No chance. Damn, it's still going? Probably got no damage left. Might even... but it might make it in. Nah, couldn't do it. Interestingly though, in the Silver's current state, it's burning materials more slowly than Jeff the Juggernaut. Which means it might be able to no chance. No chance, no chance at all. The missile's still making it in. The silver is ahead on materials now too. Where are you? Oh dear, did that get decoyed? Shocked if it got decoyed. Silver's ahead by 500 materials. Likely not enough to make up a nearly 15% health lead. Oh, the anti-missiles. They are actually doing really good work. Did we just lose the big missile? That's unfortunate. We were all banking on the big missile, I think. Deep in our hearts. It's honestly kind of a shame the cram cannon hasn't been destroyed for the silver. If the cram cannon was still if the cram cannon had ceased firing, that is, the silver may have enough materials to knock out the FOD. Oh, that's sad. On the bright side, if the silver can get good economy out of its next few shots, it might get a sink. Win by sinking. It's a hope. Not a likely one. But... oh, that is just tragic. Been waiting all game for a hit, but... it just couldn't manifest. Silver's still got, surprisingly, a lot of ammunition. So I'm guessing those large torpedoes are going to keep coming. The question is, will the hits be decisive? I think we all know what the likelihood of that answer being yes is. But now that's a beefy hit. Nothing critical, but it is respectable. Silver, tragically, not firing its anti-missiles on any kind of detection, and just hemorrhaging materials because of that. I don't believe it has enough to fire another missile, so this shot will either... this shot's sink or swim, really, for both ships. A solid hit. However, it is not a fatal hit. Jeff the Juggernaut is still above water. Let's make sure there's no more shots coming out. Yeah, nothing. Silver's out, so it made up the gap by 5%, but it was not enough. On to round 2. And this one's, of course, going to be fast-forwarded. it would seem that we're back in the same position we were before, with the silver absolutely behind on hit points, but ahead on materials, and potentially able to sink the FOD. So, we're gonna let the next few massive torpedo hits play out, and we'll see who's left at the end of it. Both ships able to float with no materials. Very sensible design choice. I wonder if those hatches delay your missile firing. Does it accelerate after a certain amount of time? Not a great place for that missile to hit. Where you really want to get is into... Actually, that's hard to say, because what is keeping this thing afloat? I've never actually looked too closely into it. Surely not RTGs. The propellers are still running despite having no materials. Does it have stored battery power? Stored steam, maybe? How much alloy is in it? Because it looks to be all metal. So it can't be buoyant on its own. Maybe it's all sub-objected and filled with air. It's a possibility. What's in the back here? I'm not finding RTGs. Oh. I'm definitely not finding RTGs. It's, Jeff the Juggernaut is sinking. Now that I think about it, it might have been stored steam power, but storing steam is... I guess it's still technically above water. No, that's definitely sinking. A solid hit knocks it even deeper. I guess I should give it a count of 10 to resurface. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, Jeff the Juggernaut has sunk. Congratulations, silver in, I believe this is round 2. So we'll go on to a round 3. Again, definitely fast forwarding it. Alright, 9 minutes 20 in. The silver is on less health, but Jeff the Juggernaut has once again sunk. So, congratulations, Jeff. I know I was a bit unfair on you. But you're technically a boat. It did pretty well. I mean, most boats don't. Who am I to be unfair? There are plenty of boats in the Newbie Rumble that have sunk above 80%, above 90%. That's why it's the Newbie Rumble. But yeah, congratulations, dude. Grand final. You did not grand final. Losers brackets final and winners brackets final, weren't you? Yeah, that's really impressive. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you in the next one. And Silver, you're going on to the grand final, which I believe is going to give some people flashbacks. Because I'm pretty sure... I better double check this. It'd be pretty fucked if I put myself in the final and I hadn't earned it. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like this is what's meant to happen. So, winner of 35. Yeah. Let's get started. Best of luck. Ooh. An early hit absolutely crippling that anti-cram turret. That might actually prove very significant. That was my most substantial defense against cram shells. Stupid lasers trying to shoot down anti-missiles. Classic. Let's see how the Silver's doing. Doing well, actually. The particle cannon hasn't hit anything vital yet. Detections are fine. Oop. One of the defensive lasers is done. They are definitely not able to hit that, oof. Getting absolutely torn apart. Since when was there a hole through here, too? Maybe that was always just decorative. It looks like the cram cannon has taken some hits, but not enough to actually knock it out. It's just dented. The, the APS has lost some loaders. That could prove significant. Ooh. Gee, I wonder where the particle cannon hit. Hey. Absolutely brutal. I don't think it hit anything important, though. Lucky for the Silver. All its valuable bits are right down the midline. A solid particle cannon hit there could really be fatal. Ooh, another side hit. And it looks like all I got was alloy and wood. Silver's quite ahead on hit points. And the aberrant... Did you just fucking snipe the helicopter with a cram shell? Where was that against Jeff the Juggernaut? Well, there goes all my precious heat missiles. I'm not sure what I can really do at this point. The EMP shells seem to be hitting. That might explain why the cram cannon hasn't been firing. If the cram and the APS have been EMP'd. What am I talking about? Of course the cram's been firing. If the cram hadn't been firing, then I wouldn't have had the helicopter snipe. Speaking of which, it's still crippled. There's another particle hit. It seems to have been inconsequential, though. Oh, now that's interesting. Oh my god. The particle cannon's taken out... It's taken out both turrets. That is just the textbook definition of a lucky hit. The missile is, as always, still in the game, but that is a huge lead for the Aberrant Wish. Oh wow, there's still a working missile in this thing? Even after the cram hit, that's shocking. Maybe it had taken some connector damage or something. Oh boy. Particle cannon's gonna get weak quick with that turbine taken out. At least there's no pipes, so I'm not gonna be hemorrhaging steam. I believe there is a second steam turbine. But that might get knocked out too. Yeah, cannon's still firing, but it's not hitting the way it used to. Look at those just holes rent in the ship. Then again, the way the percentages are going, the Silver might be able to pull a win with just, my god. Was that damage to the missile turret? Yep, we've lost the missile turret. We've lost the particle cannon, or at least most of it. We've lost the lasers. We've lost fuel engines. Things are not looking good for the Aberrant Wish. And we're hemorrhaging materials. What happened? What did we have to repair? Oh, did we waste it all trying to rebuild that defensive gun? That's not good. And the Aberrant Wish is out of materials? Not just yet. Oh wow, that was a solid particle cannon hit. Didn't hit the missile though. Which means... the likely net effect is the Silver pulling a win. How's the Silver on materials? Miles ahead. Likely still repairing. Oh, the particle cannon still had steam. You can aim 2 blocks further over. 2 more blocks, really. That missile launcher. Terrifying. Look at that. What was the point of this? Meanwhile, the Silver's got enough materials to last the full 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to put this into fast forward. Right. 9 minutes in. The Silver is still just below on health. By about 4%, 5%. This is an absolutely terrifying situation. Because, of course, if this missile has 2 more shots in it... Whew, it's mostly wood. I'm so lucky that cavity was already empty. What was in this box, anyway? I don't even remember. And incredible that the Daddy Blade is still running. Yeah. Absolutely terrifying, because if the silver can get a missile out in the next 5 seconds... Oh, thank God. Aberrant Wish, 82%, silver 79. Disgustingly close, but that's round 1 to the Aberrant Wish. Round 2. I know it's my own ship. I know I do tend to play favorites, and I know it is the final, but it just, oh my God, it just would not be fair to everyone else if I commented for a full amount of time. So we're putting this one into fast forward 2. Oh my God. Was that an AI hit? It must have been an AI hit. Well, shit. Hello, this is me recording from post-production because I lost my composure a little bit here and the sound quality is terrible, but the important part of it is, first of all, congratulations, Silver. You made it really far, and yeah, you did really well. Very solid ship. Bad luck that you just got critically hit in both matches. And now on to the other, well, not other, now on to the only key issue. I've really fucked up because I've won the tournament I was hosting. And to me, that just seems like rather poor sportsmanship. So, I'm honestly not sure if I can accept a win under these conditions. Obviously, the sporting thing to do would be to forfeit, and of course, that's good news for me, because it means that I get to use my plans for the next Newbie Rumble. I get to enter that, which I'll probably be hosting as well, so it'd be fun to have one of my own ships in it. But the real question is, if I forfeit, am I robbing UDS Desmones of the same opportunity? For all I know, they want to keep entering these tournaments just as much as I do, or alternatively, they might not feel right about getting the championship role through a forfeit. Of course, yeah, that's a whole thing, so I'm gonna put off calling a winner or loser for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to Desmones and see how they feel about it, and see where we end up. But other than that, yeah, bonus matches. There will be bonus matches. We'll see we'll see if Null could have beaten me if I had refilmed the videos properly from that fight. We'll see if I could have ever beaten Big Scary Man. I promise they're not all about me. We'll see if Jeff the Juggernaut's small missiles could have gotten through the lasers on Big Scary Man, as well as anything else. Anything else anyone's interested in. So if you want to see a bonus match, let me know. I'll try and film it tomorrow. And, well, that's tomorrow for me. I don't even know if this will go up tonight, but, you know, we'll see, whatever. And, yeah. I guess I'll announce a winner once I know how this situation should be resolved. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And thanks to everyone who put in a ship and played the tournament. It's been great fun. See you all in the 6th one, I guess. And in the bonus matches. Later.